If you run a subscription or membership business, you're probably hemorrhaging money every single month without even realizing it. When memberships expire and you don't systematically reach out to every single person, you're watching recurring revenue walk out the door. For example, for an HVAC company with about 100 memberships expiring monthly at an average of $200 each, that's potentially $20,000 of lost revenue. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain and showing you exactly how an automatic membership reactivation system looks like from behind the scenes. This is built for one of our clients. But before that, let me actually show you how a call looks like.
Is this Mo?
Yeah, that's me.
Thank you, Mo. I'm calling about your membership for the property at 229 Tides Road in Miami. Your one system membership is set to expire on November 1st. Would you like to renew for another year?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Perfect. Let's get your first maintenance visit scheduled. For your area, we offer visits Monday through Friday. What day works best for you?
Yeah, how about Friday?
Perfect. One moment while I check our availability. For this Friday, I have 2 arrival windows available. Midday from 12 to 2 and afternoon from 2 to 5. Which would you prefer?
The afternoon one?
Great. One moment while I book that for you. You're all set for Friday, October 3rd, with an arrival window between 2 and 5 p.m. Our team will call to confirm and provide a more precise arrival time.
And as you saw, this was an AI call that was personalized to me specifically. So the agent went and checked the database for my name, for my address, for my membership, the price of it. And then it came back with me for availabilities after it looked through the calendar. So now we'll go and really unveil everything that was behind the system so you get an idea of what it could look specifically for your business. And hey, if we haven't met yet, I am Mo from Sonar AI, where we build AI voice systems for small to medium-sized businesses. And if you want to explore if AI voice agents could fit your own business and see the potential use cases, then I do offer 5 free consultation slots you can find in the first link in the description. These fit up pretty fast, so if you're interested, I invite you to get your slot now. And with that said, let's jump right into it. All right, as you can see, the system is comprised of multiple steps. So you can imagine that as we were going through this demo, the AI agent was going and checking my data. So getting my name, getting my address, and all personal information about me to make the call personalized to me and specific to me. And then we then transitioned into, hey, let's book an appointment. So we had to go and check the availabilities before we can book. And of course, after every call, we want to be able to track how it went and what was the result. And perhaps some people are not going to pick up the call. So we want a system that is going to keep on re-engaging them and call them back in order to, if they missed the first one, we're able to call them back again and notify them again. And in case they are going to see the notification and call us, so have an inbound call, we want to be able to record that and make sure to not call them back if they are in a follow-up sequence. Now let's run quickly through, just give an overview. And as you can see here, what we are doing for this specific stage, and here we are using a CRM called Service Titan. It's specifically made for home service businesses. But the idea is that we are going to look for people every day that are going to expire in 30 days. So for example, today is October the 1st on a Wednesday. So we're going to check on November the 1st, who are the people that are actually going to expire in 1 month, so that we can call them and tell them, hey, look, your membership is about to expire. So how about we get you to renew? Of course, if they agree, and if they don't, then we ask for feedback. So what we're doing is that we're collecting all the people, and once we have the, let's say, target of people that we want to call, we are just calling them one by one. And we pretty much, initiate a call, wait for a few minutes before we initiate the next one. In this case, we're using a tool called VAPI, which, is where you handle all the AI calling and the AI orchestration layer. So it's where that human-like AI was talking to me. And once that call is made, there is a conversation, and we say, at least the AI presents itself, confirming the identity. So it was, hey, is this Mo? This is because we were looking into the CRM, Service Titan, in this case, and getting all the information beforehand before we make the call. All right. And then, as the call progressed, I said, yeah, I'm interested. I want to actually book. And what actually happened is that there is two parts to this. And the first one is that the agent is telling us, hey, for your specific service area, and note that is, again, very personalized because we're checking the specific zip code. And depending on the zip code, we have specific availabilities. We're not available every day because let's say this is a service business. It takes time to drive from one area to the next. So what you want to do is to have a system that assigns specific days for specific, let's say, zip codes, which is what we are doing here specifically. And now we transition to the appointment side, where it's really composed of two parts. One is the calendar checking, where we're going to see when do we have slots available to offer to the user. And of course, we have Mondays and Fridays, as we mentioned before, for the zip code specifics. And within those days, we specifically say, hey, or rather, we give the option to the user first, like which day do you prefer? And then once we have the day, we take that day and we make an API call into the calendar of this CRM, which is Service Titan. And we say, okay, let's see which available slots do we have for that specific day. And we take these and then we bring them back to the user saying, hey, we're available Monday, early morning and late afternoon. And then we say the specific dates. And then we say, which of these actually works for you? And then the user picks, and then that's when the booking actually happens. And yeah, so that is overall the appointment scheduling side. But of course, we want to be able to see everything. We're not just, booking an appointment and then we don't know, like, where is that all information going? And that's where the end of call, let's say, section comes in, where we are going to categorize the call. So was it a successful call? Were we able to get through into, let's say, the door? Were we able to talk to the lead? And if yes, then we're going to put, let's say, a LLM. So in this case, it's ChatGPT. It's going and taking the transcript and telling us how the call went. Were we able to actually renew the membership? Were there any concerns? What are the notes? If there is any information that is, necessary for us to be aware of. And we log that all into Airtable. And if the call didn't go well, so we had perhaps, a connectivity issue, or the lead just didn't respond, or declined, then what we're doing is that we're putting them on a follow-up sequence. And in this case, for example, you can build a system really designed on any way you like to have it. In this case, we're calling people like around a half an hour later, and then we're calling them again a day after. So we're able to really systematize this, and we log everything in Airtable. So we put the number of attempts and when to call them next. And then there is this other section here. So the system here where we are every 15 minutes checking, is there anyone that we need to call out to see if, is anyone right now scheduled for a follow-up call? So we're able to always make sure that we're not, leaving people unanswered. And last but not least, it's really important to make sure that when you put people on follow-up systems, that if they call back, so let's say that we called someone, they didn't answer, but then they saw the notification and they're going to call us back. We need to make sure that we are accepting the inbound call, but also updating the database so we don't call them back again, and that would really come off as weird. So these little things, are all very configurable in NA10. And that was the lead reactivation system we built for an HVAC company. And this could really well work, of course, for any business that does have a membership or subscription, but it could also be a one-time offer for, let's say, a specific deal that you want to push to all your, let's say, lead database. And it's a really good way to keep re-engaging with your past customers in order to create and expand the lifetime value of each customer. So it's a really good way to use voice AI. Let's say these use cases where we're going to reach out to our people that we've worked with in the past. And now, if you want to see if systems like this or this system specifically could actually fit for your own business and for your own, let's say, situation, then I do remind you that we offer 5 free consultation slots. You can find them in the first link in the description. If you want to learn how to build your very first voice AI agent, then I do invite you to watch this video right here, where we discuss how to make your very first own AI agent. And with that said, I thank you so much, and I see you in the next video.